Welcome YouTube. The day is Friday, July the 15th, 2022. I am about a month into collecting WWE 112 scale action figures. Here's what's happened since I last made broadcast. I bought my first ring. This is just a simple basic figure raw ring. The one is 14 by 14. Usually retails for $33, somewhere thereabouts, but earlier this week, and if you're interested, I think you're still doing it, Amazon has them for $19.99. So new ring, also a new acquisition. My very first, I'm really excited about this. My very first Ultimate Edition action figure, and it is a character that I like. Very first time, not my favorite wrestler, but one of the wrestlers I'm more familiar with. All right, let's take a quick look at my newest edition. We've got the Animal, Batista. Here he is. This is a Target exclusive. Again, we got the additional articulation. They call those areas here the shoulder butterfly joints, where he can actually, I guess, clap his hands in front of his solar plex area. So that would make for some additional posing options. You got the first time I've had a figure, a male figure at least, with three or multiple head sculpts. And what I like for dioramas and display, there's some paperwork. There are a couple of clipboards with a contract. Just from watching other YouTube videos, one of them has the WWE Raw logo on the back. The other one has SmackDown. And I just like to, for an office season or office scene or, scene involving the Authority or any of the suited figures, I just like them having some clipboards with them, whether it's a contract or not. You can't have all of these power mover and shakers there, decision makers, without having some paperwork. I like, the soft goods, the cloth goods. The only thing I don't like about these shirts that Mattel make for the wrestlers, I guess Mattel also makes Barbies, and they're probably more well known for Barbies, but I think they're using the same technology where it's basically just Velcro on the back. I much prefer a more realistic pullover shirt, or if you're gonna Velcro it up, split that it just happens down the front, just like a regular button-up shirt, except Velcro. But anyway, for display purposes, it looks good from the front, but if you're doing stop motion, diorama, anything like that, you can just tell that there's a seam, an unsightly seam in the back. Still, I'm gonna take it. I'd rather have this than not have it. This is the first time I actually have a belt in my collection. Oddly, even though I have some of the best wrestlers, or the most accomplished wrestlers of all time, and John Cena and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in my collection, neither one of these versions of those characters came with a championship belt. So that's something that my guys can fight for in the ring, aside from just pride itself. And here he is. He's definitely, from a character standpoint, he's definitely in the top 5 of my must-have list. I'm actually moving beyond the ring and what I plan to do with my wrestling figures. I plan to have like a small military, a spec op type contingency. I'm going to have him as the heavy machine gunner, or the automatic rifleman, if you will, or the machine gunner, and in my 4 or 5 man unit. Those of you who know about The Rock and his cinematography, you'd think that it would be more suitable to put The Rock in that position, since he played Roadblock in G.I. Joe Retaliation, which a Roadblock is the G.I. Joe unit's resident heavy machine gunner. But I have a different plan for Rock. He's probably going to be either the commanding officer or the chief NCO, non-commissioned officer. It's going to be between him and Cena in terms of those roles. But so he can't be one of the leaders and then also have the machine gun, suppressive fire, laying down lead. Yeah, this really sets off. I like this ring. It's simple. It's not a quote-unquote 2-scale ring, but for 20 bucks, it's realistic enough. I like the color schemes, and it just really sets off this Batista in this Target exclusive red and white package. Just a really great combination. I was so excited to get this figure before he sold out and went for double the price, or at least 1.5 times the price on the secondary market. You guys know how that goes. But now that I have him, I really don't want to open up the package, especially placing him on the ring, mint on card, mint in box. This is just for a collector. I wouldn't say beautiful, but just a really stunning sight. By the way, with this ring, this is plastic. And for those of you who don't know, it's not the high-end ring that's got the canvas, and this is plastic too. This is a sticker, not a real cloth skirt. Some of the higher-end rings will add those features, but I don't know if it's worth 5 times the price. This was $20. Some of those rings are, in the triple digits and up. I'm not ready to lay down that kind of cash for a hobby I'm just really getting into. Here's another thing. I like the ring, the decorations, the raw insignia here. The only thing is it's a sticker, and I don't know, I guess it's hot. It's middle of July. I'm trying to save on electricity. I don't have my AC blasting. These actually don't stay on. They start to crinkle and peel off and straighten out. You can see a little bit maybe on this one. So what I'm gonna do, I know this isn't gonna protect, I guess, the resale value, but when it's 20 bucks, I'm not that worried about the resale value. See, here's another sticker that had fallen off. What do you call these things? The turnbuckles. They look good from far away, but it is a sticker. So extreme weather, extreme heat is making them fall off. What I did, I bought some packing tape when I picked this guy up at my Target. Clear packing tape. I'm gonna cut it into small pieces and sort of wrap it around. I know it's not the cleanest fix for some of you more serious collectors out there, but I just don't like these. I want these stickers to stay in place and stay flush with the post like they're supposed to. In terms of high-end resale value, I'll worry about that stuff when I pick up a higher-end ring. This is a good place to start. All right, guys, I've rambled on a little bit, but newest edition. Money's tight. There are a lot of other things I could have spent my money on besides dropping 29 bucks for this guy. So I think I'm going to call it quits temporarily for, I don't know, 6 weeks or so. Hopefully I'll hold out on having to buy anything else until end of August, closer to Labor Day. And hopefully by then, maybe I'll have some extra scratch, pick up a couple of figures, maybe some diorama pieces. All right, guys, hope your collecting is going well. Hope everything else is going well. We'll check in and when there's more news. All right, until next contact, peace, guys and gals.